Sarah used to spend her Sunday evenings staring at a blank notebook, overwhelmed by the week ahead. Deadlines, grocery runs, gym goals, work calls, all swirling around in her head with nowhere to land. Then a coworker showed her one simple trick using ChatGPT, and she went from anxious and scattered to having a complete, organized weekly plan in under 10 minutes. That was 3 months ago, and she hasn't missed a priority since. Right now, AI is quietly becoming the personal assistant that most of us never had access to before. And the beautiful thing? You don't need a tech background, a fancy job title, or even a paid subscription to start using it. Tools like ChatGPT, which is essentially a smart, conversational AI you can talk to just like you'd text a friend, are being used by millions of everyday people to get more done, stress less, and feel on top of their lives. Weekly planning is one of the best places to start. It's practical, it's immediately useful, and you'll feel the difference after just one try. Whether you're a busy parent, a student, a professional juggling 100 things, or someone who just wants to feel more organized, this is going to change your Sunday evenings for good. If you want to keep learning how AI can work for you, make sure you're subscribed to Stack Future. We make this stuff simple, practical, and actually useful for real life. Before we get into the actual planning, let's make sure you're ready to go, because the setup takes about 90 seconds. Head to chat.openai.com and create a free account if you don't already have one. All you need is an email address. Once you're logged in, you'll see a simple text box at the bottom of the screen. That's it. That's your AI productivity command center. No intimidating dashboards, no confusing menus, just a place to type. Think of ChatGPT like a brilliant friend who has infinite patience, knows a little bit about everything, and is available at midnight when you're trying to figure out your week. You talk to it in plain English. You don't need to learn any special language or commands. If you can send a text message, you can use ChatGPT. One quick tip before we move on. The more specific you are when you type your request, the better the response you'll get back. Vague questions get vague answers. Specific questions get specific, useful answers. This is one of the most important beginner AI tips you'll take away from this video, so keep it in mind as we walk through everything together. The free version of ChatGPT works perfectly for everything we're doing today. You don't need to upgrade to get massive value out of this. A lot of people assume they need to spend money on AI tools in 2025, but for personal planning and productivity, the free version is genuinely powerful. Okay, you're set up. Let's build your week. Here's where the magic actually starts. Before ChatGPT can help you plan your week, it needs to know what's in your world. This step is called a brain dump, and all it means is that you pour everything floating around in your head into that text box without worrying about structure or order. Here's an example of exactly what you might type. I need help planning my week. Here's what I'm working with. I have a work presentation due Thursday. I need to go grocery shopping. I want to exercise at least 3 times this week. I have 2 evening calls on Monday and Wednesday. I need to catch up on emails, and I want to finish reading a book I started. Can you help me build a realistic weekly schedule around all of this? That's it. You just sent that. And within seconds, ChatGPT is going to come back with a structured, day-by-day plan that accounts for everything you mentioned. What makes this such a powerful ChatGPT tip is that you're not asking it to do something vague. You're giving it real context from your real life. The AI isn't guessing. It's organizing the information you already have but haven't had time to sort through yourself. Don't worry about making your brain dump perfect or polished. Write it like you're texting a friend. Use shorthand. List things with commas. Ramble a little if you need to. ChatGPT handles messy input really well, and it will still produce something clean and organized on the other end. This single step, the brain dump, is the foundation of using AI for time management. Once you do it once, you'll wonder why you ever tried to plan your week alone. ChatGPT's first draft of your weekly plan is going to be pretty good. But here's what separates people who get decent results from people who get genuinely great results. They ask follow-up questions. They treat it like a conversation, not a one-time transaction. Let's say ChatGPT suggests you work on your presentation Monday morning. But Monday mornings are brutal for you. You've got a commute, a standing team meeting, and zero mental bandwidth before noon. Just tell it that. Type something like, "I actually can't focus on deep work Monday morning. Can you move the presentation prep to Tuesday afternoon and give me lighter tasks Monday?" Done. It adjusts. No frustration, no back-and-forth drama. This is time management AI at its most practical. It bends around your life instead of forcing you into a rigid box. You can also ask ChatGPT to add in personal priorities that often get forgotten in busy schedules. Try prompts like, "Can you block out 30 minutes each evening for winding down?" Or, "I want to make sure I have time to call my mom this week. Can you fit that in?" Or, "Add a reminder to prep my gym bag the night before workout days." These kinds of details make the difference between a plan that looks good on paper and a plan you'll actually follow. And that's what real AI productivity looks like. Not a perfect robot schedule, but a human plan that respects how you actually live. Another great move? Ask ChatGPT to explain why it structured things the way it did. Type something like, "Why did you put my hardest tasks earlier in the week?" It'll explain its reasoning, and that actually helps you understand your own patterns better over time. You start learning from the AI, not just relying on it. Having a great weekly plan inside a ChatGPT chat window is a good start, but we want to take it one step further and make it part of your actual routine. Ask ChatGPT to format your plan in a way that's easy to copy and use. Try this. "Can you reformat this as a simple checklist I can paste into my Notes app?" Or, "Can you give me a clean Monday through Sunday layout with time blocks?" Whatever format works best for your brain, tables, bullet points, simple lists, just ask for it. ChatGPT is flexible. From there, paste your plan into whatever tool you already use. Google Keep, Apple Notes, Notion, even a printed piece of paper. It genuinely doesn't matter. The goal is to get your AI-generated plan out of the chat and into your real workflow. One habit that makes this stick long-term: do a quick 5-minute check-in with your plan every morning. You don't need to rerun the whole ChatGPT session. Just look at what you built, pick your top 3 priorities for the day, and keep moving. The planning is already done. You just need to execute. A lot of people in 2025 are using AI tools like this as a weekly ritual. Sunday evenings with a cup of coffee, 10 minutes with ChatGPT, and a full week mapped out before Monday even starts. It becomes something you actually look forward to instead of something you dread. And that shift in how you feel about your week? That's the real win here. The single most important thing to take away from this video is simple. You don't have to carry your whole week around in your head anymore. ChatGPT can help you get it out, organize it, and actually make it workable in about 10 minutes. You don't need to be technical. You don't need to spend any money. You just need to give it a try this Sunday and see how different Monday morning feels. Start with the brain dump, refine the plan in a few quick follow-ups, and get it into a format you'll actually look at every day. That's the whole system. And it works. Next time, we're covering how to use AI to write your emails, messages, and even tricky conversations faster than ever. You're going to want to see that one. If this helped you out today, hit that like button. It helps more people find this channel and learn about AI.